New Orleans, a city where dreams and despair intertwine like the melodies that float through its streets. It's a place where the line between sin and salvation blurs, and the whispers of temptation echo in every alleyway. In the heart of this vibrant tapestry lies a tale as old as the city itself, the story of the House of the Rising Sun. Eliza Beaumont stepped off the steamboat, her worn leather suitcase in hand. The Louisiana heat wrapped around her like a suffocating embrace, the air thick with the scent of the Mississippi River and the distant strains of jazz. She had come to New Orleans seeking a fresh start, a chance to escape the shadows of her past and build a life on her own terms. As she navigated the crowded streets of the French Quarter, Eliza couldn't help but marvel at the city's energy. The buildings, with their intricate iron balconies and colorful facades, seemed to pulse with a life of their own. Street performers filled the air with music, their voices mingling with the laughter and chatter of passersby. Eliza's steps slowed as she reached the edge of the quarter, her gaze drawn to a grand three-story house that stood apart from the rest. Its white columns and elaborate trim spoke of a bygone era, a time when opulence reigned supreme. A weathered sign hung above the door, its gold lettering catching the sunlight, the House of the Rising Sun. Whispers about the house had reached Eliza long before she set foot in New Orleans. They spoke of a place where fortunes could be made and desires fulfilled, where the line between pleasure and pain blurred. Some called it a den of iniquity, others a sanctuary for lost souls. But to Eliza, it represented something else entirely, a chance. With a deep breath, she approached the door, her hand trembling slightly as she knocked. Moments later, the door swung open, revealing a woman in her 40s, her dark hair pulled back in an elegant chignon. She regarded Eliza with a mix of curiosity and appraisal, her eyes sharp and calculating. "I'm here about the job," Eliza said, her voice barely above a whisper. The woman's red-painted lips curved into a smile. "Of course you are, darling, they all are." She stepped aside, gesturing for Eliza to enter. "Welcome to the House of the Rising Sun. I'm Madame Claudine." As Eliza crossed the threshold, she felt a shiver run down her spine. The house's interior was a study in decadence, with plush velvet curtains, gilded mirrors, and crystal chandeliers casting a soft glow. The air was heavy with the scent of perfume and the faint traces of tobacco smoke. Madame Claudine led her through the foyer and into a lavish sitting room. "You're a pretty little thing," she said, circling Eliza like a predator assessing its prey. "What's your name?" "Eliza Beaumont." "Well, Miss Beaumont, let me be clear. The House of the Rising Sun is not for the faint of heart. It's a place where dreams come to die and souls are bought and sold." Madame Claudine's eyes bore into Eliza's. "Are you sure you're ready for what lies ahead?" Eliza met her gaze, a flicker of determination in her eyes. "I am." Madame Claudine's smile widened. "Very well then, let's begin your training." As Eliza followed Madame Claudine deeper into the house, she couldn't shake the feeling that she had just stepped into a world from which there was no turning back. The House of the Rising Sun had claimed her, and she knew that her life would never be the same again.